Greetings, Aquarius, and thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Let us see what important messages you may need to know at this time. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit, and need to be aware of? What does Aquarius need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Alright, starting this reading, we have the Ace of Swords, followed by the Moon card, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun card, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and also the Seven of Cups. So I'm getting a lot of confusion in the recent past. The Moon card, the Seven of Cups, like you were not able to make a clear decision. There was a feeling of being torn with the Two of Wands, inner conflict, heart versus mind. Your heart was saying another, but your mind was saying otherwise. But with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you were able to figure something out. This Ace indicates the aha moment, the light bulb moment. Something is being made clear to you. This can also mean finding a solution, making a clear decision, okay? So you could be coming out of this confusion now. And with the Sun card, it means illumination, clarity. There's also a feeling of being freed and being liberated. And the Knight of Pentacles means that you're ready to take action because of this newfound clarity and insight, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also see that with the Hermit. It could be that you and this person cut communication or somebody ghosted here, the other party in this relationship. There was the sense of feeling left out in the cold, Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. You may have also taken a step back from this person to gain clarity, really assessing the events that happened in the recent past. But the more that you spend time with yourself here with the Hermit, I feel like you realize with the Sun card, you like this feeling of having peace of mind. Alright, because when you were with that situation or in that situation, there was a lot of confusion. You felt things are not clear with you and this person. This person may be the one confusing you as well because they could be the one unable to make a choice, okay? But with the Hermit, sometimes if we distance ourselves, we really get to see things for how they truly are. The missing pieces become obvious, okay? This, I feel like, is what happened with you here, Aquarius. You have detached yourself from this person, although this came with a feeling of sadness. But I feel like it is what has given you clarity with the Sun card to some kind of confusing situation. Now, the Moon card can indicate shadow thoughts and feelings that we experience as humans, okay? There might be a sense of feeling not having stability or insecurity here. It's either somebody made you feel like this, okay, Aquarius, but then you deserve so much more. The Hermit and the Sun, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in a situation where there's honesty, transparency, all right, a feeling of security and safety. What this tells me is that you felt out of place with the Five of Pentacles, or you didn't really feel at home with someone. You know, it feels like, yes, there is a connection between you both, but you feel like you're not completely safe and secure in that connection. And that's what you want, and that's what you deserve with the Four of Wands. A feeling of home, a feeling of belongingness, that there's somebody here you can really trust, and they trust you back as well. Because I feel like there might have been a lot of argument and fight surrounding this, things that this person has not been saying. The Moon card, by the way, can indicate things that are being hidden, things that are being kept as a secret, okay? And you felt like these secrets kept happening. Somebody was becoming more and more secretive, and this made you feel more doubtful, more fearful that this person is not who you think they truly are, okay? So I feel like the more you try to search for answers, the more this person became distant. It could be because they are not ready to confront you with the things that they're hiding, Or with Seven of Cups, it might be that they're so afraid coming clean with something with Ace of Swords, okay? Now you may be realizing this is their decision. If they're not ready to come clean, be honest, or really let you in enough for them to trust that you're not going to judge whatever you're going to find out. It is their decision to make. I feel like what you realize here is that you deserve so much more. That you cannot be in a connection where somebody shuts you out with the Five of Pentacles. There might be even this feeling of being ignored. Like you could be the one who tried to reach out to this person or open communication lines, but they can be so withdrawn, quiet, secretive, not the type to want to communicate, okay? So this leaves you in a place of feeling, why is this person shutting me out? Why do I feel like I'm constantly in the dark, okay? What you wanted is nothing more than honesty, transparency, being able to talk about the harsh truths as well in this relationship. And I feel like this person may have been, it's either things have been silenced in this connection. You know, it feels like when you're in a relationship and somebody says, we can't ask questions from one another. So there was a feeling of not really knowing someone with Seven of Cups completely. Like you just have an idea, all right, or a hint of who they are, but they never really say things about themselves. So you don't want that kind of one-way situation, one-sided situation. I do feel like with the Sun card, you are now in a much better place overall, like being more at home with your skin, being more at home with yourself, comfortable with who you are. This can also mean that you voiced out your feelings, your concerns, your worries, but then this person refuses to change. Might have been that they try to argue with you here, Aquarius, or they try to reason some things out, and you felt like they were indeed leaving you out with some things here, okay? This keeps you guessing and overthinking what could be this person hiding? Why is this person not opening this up? And then it could also be one of those things where a lot of unexpected things always happen in this connection. You feel like this person is full of surprises, okay? And so with the Sun card, somebody could also be giving you advice about this, like really shedding some light, counsel, really looking at things objectively. But I feel like your main focus right now is healing with the Sun card. This may have happened in way back in the past, but for some of you, if this is recent, this means giving yourself some time, because when you take a step back, spend alone time with your thoughts, with your higher self, the answers that you already seek is within you, and observing something from a distance makes the missing pieces more obvious, okay? Reading between the lines. This Hermit means deep knowing or inner knowing. Your intuition is going to give you answers. Even if you feel like, I don't know how I know this, I just know. I just know this person is doing these things and deliberately hiding these things, okay? So go with your gut. It might be that you sense something is not what it seems. Something just feels too good to be true. And now with the Sun card, everything is out in the open. You see things for how they are. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Now, like I said, this may have happened way back in the past, but I feel like there's a great contrast from where you were and where you are now. Means balance is being restored in your life, feeling more grounded. You may also have a great support system right here, friends and loved ones. For some of you, family members, and I keep getting being more at home, feeling more secure, feeling more safe, right? Some of you could be saying, I deserve a relationship where I feel safe, where there's no secrets, no hiding. This person is open and giving information that I need, and likewise, this person can ask me anything and I feel like there's nothing to hide, okay? Somebody here may have like a wall, Aquarius. Every time you try to open them up, they have their guards up, they act all defensive, and you may feel like you're being constantly given the short end of the stick. But here with Seven of Wands, I see really you asserted yourself, asked for what it was that you needed with the Six of Pentacles here. Right? The famous saying goes, ask and you shall receive. But I feel like someone wasn't able to do that for you, not being that considerate enough. Some of you may have tried to fight for the connection, but ultimately with the Death card, you cannot fight on your own. This person needs to meet you halfway, reciprocate your efforts, because the Death card means ending. And I get the sense with Five of Swords here, it was a painful ending, right? Because like you said, somebody confused you. Somebody still didn't give answers. Something tells me that this person struggled a lot in communication and being themselves as well. It might be that it's the other way around, Aquarius, where they're the ones who are not comfortable in their own skin, or there might be a struggle in being authentic, being true, being honest. All right, there are some things about this person which you find it very hard for them to share and open up. I don't feel like this person opens up a lot as you do, okay? You feel like you are more open, more vulnerable to this person than them. So let me just pull some chakra wisdom cards here. Any additional message for Aquarius at this time? Now, for some of you, this may have something to do about online, social media. You could be picking up some signs here and there. You feel your gut says that something is off here, but you waited for someone to come towards you. But instead, something has been covered up, okay? I'm getting, they're not ready to reveal the truth about this. Could be embarrassed or could be feeling afraid as well to come clean about something in the past, okay? What is your message for Aquarius? So we have forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you, Aquarius, right? This means even forgiving that part of you, if you feel like, why did I trust this person? Or why did I put myself in that confusing situation? Or how come I didn't see it before? Now I know better. Forgive that part of you, because everything in life is all about lessons. This is not about criticizing ourselves. Everybody that we meet can be a learning opportunity, okay? Forgiveness can also mean forgiving this person because they have so much to learn, so much to grow up to, right? You could be saying, yes, things didn't really work out the way we wanted, but I hope you change, and I hope that you take this as an opportunity to change and be better. So I see that you're still coming from a place of love and compassion with the Sun card. Let's see, we have facade. So I really keep getting illusion, secrecy, confusion. Something here was not adding up. You may feel like there's so much underneath that this person hasn't revealed to you. If this person ghosted you, that could also be it. Like you're trying to figure out, why did we stop talking? What happened? All of a sudden, this person cut communication abruptly, blocked me with the Seven of Wands. You may have felt like I didn't do anything to cause this. Or is this person's way of punishing, okay? Let's see. We have service. So this means that for some of you, you felt like somebody, you gave so much in the connection. I feel like in the context of this reading, this can mean you did so much for them. You extended yourself towards something or someone, but they didn't really match that same energy. I am getting that there's a new connection coming in here. Could be a new soulmate. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have a soulmate card as well. I just feel like pulling an advice card for your reading, Aquarius, to see what else Spirit wants to reveal, okay? Any advice? Okay, this one. It says imagine, and it actually came out in this way, so I'm going to read the protection message as well. By the way, the number 20 could be a significant number for some of you, but it says here, imagine. So let me read what this card is saying. Turning imagination into manifestation, illusion, creative thought, power of aligning imagery and feelings. Protection message. Illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered in your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are, and not as you hope or imagine they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Wow, so that is a very powerful message. It is definitely time to see things as they are and not what we hope or imagine for them to be. For some of you, this may be remembering this past situation with this past person, something fearful, something disastrous as well, over and over in your mind. And so the cards are saying, be mindful of this catastrophizing and awfulizing. It might be a misuse of imagination. Try your best to zoom out, ground your energy, and the answers and clarity will come to you, okay? Peace of mind, I feel like, is utmost important at this time. So this is your reading, Aquarius. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you all love and light, and namaste.